All right, welcome everybody. My name is Kirby Wright, and I am an ambassador with Zurvita, and I'm joined today by my fellow ambassador, Mr. Alex Denverno. We'll be your host for this live webinar, and we get the honor of sharing with you the Zurvita story. And I am very excited about this new webinar. We've been talking about it for a long time, and the spark happened recently at our national convention. The theme at the convention was the power of one, and it inspired us to start a call, the Power of One call, that's now kind of moved into a webinar, the Power of One webinar. It's a powerful concept, this power of one product, the power of one webinar that can change your life forever. I really believe that, and that's what we're seeing in this company. Lives are changing. So I get the privilege to share with you some important information about this life-changing product that has become the catalyst to an amazing business opportunity that people from all walks of life, from all over the country, are having success with. So I'm going to take a few minutes and share with you about this very unique product. And then Mr. Denverno will explain our plan to help you earn $1,000 in your first 30 days by achieving something we call All-Star, and then get on a track to earn $2,000 to $5,000 a month within the next 3 to 6 months part-time with this business. That's the plan. And then at that point, you can make a decision if you want to expand the business, because there's really no limit to your income. So grab a pen and let's jump into this. The name of the company is Zurvita. Get a slide here. And Zurvita is the company behind the Zeal for Life products. And there we go. And our flagship product, Zeal Wellness, was introduced in February of 2011, about 4.5 years ago, a little more than that now. And last year, totally by word of mouth, sales were $70 million. So from nowhere to 70 million in 4 short years, a pretty good start, but we are still a baby company. There are some peer companies in this industry that are multi-billion-dollar companies, and that's the track that we believe we're on. So you can also see on the slide that we're a proud member of the Direct Selling Association, which is a pretty prestigious organization, not easy to get into. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we're recently ranked in the global top 100 direct selling companies. Also been written up in Success from Home Magazine now twice. So from a timing point of view, we've been around long enough to get some traction, but not so long that everybody has heard of us. So Zurvita has been able to grow to 70 million a year in small towns. Believe it or not, as you can see from your slide here, in Oklahoma, North Texas, kind of that area, really just based entirely on the results of the product. But we've recently begun, believe it or not, to expand internationally. So now you've got the opportunity to participate in a global business from your home, okay? We're also very excited about what's still to come in the United States. A lot of untapped markets here in the United States. And but even with what we've got in the 70 million and the people that are involved at this point, people, because they're getting life-changing results with this product that people are very loyal to, people are getting involved in the business and they're experiencing life-changing incomes from this business. So that's exciting. And I'm talking about people, these are not professional salespeople. These are people that have never been in business for themselves, never sold anything. And they're having success with this product, with this company, with this system. And, we're talking about people making a few $100s a month sometimes. Just a little bit makes a big difference in a household, to a few thousand a month. Some people making 5,000 a month, 10,000, 20,000. I mean, there is no limit. There's at least one individual already making 100,000 a month. That's not going to happen for everybody, but it's going to happen for some. Okay. And most people, pretty much everybody starts, and most people stay part-time, staying part-time and continuing to do what you currently do, probably full-time. A lot of this is going on in small towns. So it's a very, very exciting opportunity. And the big question is, why is this company growing? What is at the core of the growth of this whole thing? Well, we believe it's because of this product. We believe that we have a breakthrough product and a major advancement in health and nutrition, as one of our scientific advisory board members, Dr. Scott Van Loo, has to say. It is a very unique product. It is very simple, but at the same time, very powerful and very different from anything that you've seen before. So it's a one-of-a-kind product. We're very excited about that. We're also very excited about the industry that we're in. I mean, if you get involved in a business, you want to be in a business that's growing, right? In an industry that's growing, expanding. Check this out. The wellness industry is now a $3.4 trillion a year global industry. That's 3 times bigger than the worldwide pharmaceutical industry. That's pretty hard to imagine. That's a big industry. And what's going on right now, there is a problem with our health. And when you think about it, everybody's becoming more and more aware and more health conscious every single day. People are more and more taking a proactive approach to their health because we want to look better, we want to feel better, we want to be healthier, but we're not doing a very good job as it unfortunately, as a nation, we are still sick. Okay. We hear so much still about cardiovascular disease, about diabetes and cancer, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, thyroid issues, inflammation. Um, you know, you may or may not know that in America today, 2/3 of us are either overweight or obese. And I just read recently in the paper that the adults who are obese now outnumber those who are merely overweight. So we're going the wrong direction as adults, and it's sad that our kids are dealing with some major health issues as well, diabetes and obesity in our children. And most of us are just worn out, tired all the time. That's why you see, that's why Starbucks is going crazy, you know? That's why Starbucks is everywhere. People sucking down coffee just to keep going. And you got to wonder, you know, with all the great science and healthcare and technology here in America, the richest country in the world, why are people not feeling good? Why are people still sick? That's the real question that we have to ask. And most people that are in the know agree that it's our food system. That over the past 50 years or so, uh, maybe longer, we've gone to processing our food so much with hormones into the animals and pesticides and insecticides, and you know, the soil is depleted of the nutrients that need to go into the food that needs to go into our bodies, and as a result, the vital nutrients, they're just not in our foods. And to make matters worse, we're in the habit of eating fast food. You know, our decisions for food now are based on speed and taste and cost. You know, the availability, and some of that is chemically processed. It just does not have good nutrition. It's empty food, and without proper nutrition on a cellular level, our bodies are breaking down. That's the problem. Okay, now furthermore, after years of that, our bodies can break down to the point that we end up in it with a disease condition. We go to the doctor and we end up on medication. Now, drugs are not the answer. They're there for very specific reasons. They'll treat the symptoms many times, and many times there are wonder drugs, but many times you don't want to be on that because look at these side effects. The side effects many times can be much more detrimental actually than the benefits. So we've also learned that food, you know, good whole food, herbs, and other natural sources, in many cases, can offer better benefits without the nasty side effects of these drugs. So the bottom line is that people in general are looking for natural solutions. We want something that's natural, and many times we go to the health food store, we go to the vitamin store or whatever, and we're so confused, and it can be very expensive. And you know, we have to take so many pills. How much of this do I take? How much of that do I take? When do I take it? I mean, I've gone into the health food store years ago and walked out with bags of stuff and 30 or 40 or 50 pills. I got to take some in the morning, got to take some at night, some at lunch, some, you know, when I eat, after I eat, before I eat. It's just confusing. And in the end, uh, you know, I can't comply with that. And so there's no real impact on my health. Many people experience that. So you might wonder, you know, why doesn't somebody come out with a great all-inclusive, all-in-one natural solution that would take the guesswork out of nutrition? Well, that's exactly what we did. That's what Zeal Wellness is all about. And it is completely different than anything out there. It's the most advanced all-in-one um, wellness product on the planet. It's classified as a functional food, okay? Whole food nutrition from 34 natural superfoods, from botanical ingredients like noni and goji and acai and aloe and moringa and other things that you may have heard of, and the most nutrient dense whole food source on the planet, something you may not have heard about yet, called stabilized rice bran, kind of our little secret. And these whole food concentrates make up the basis of a powerhouse of nutrition. Okay, it's one of the reasons, these whole food concentrates, one of the reasons that so many people get so many different results. Plus, we've added in the ionic and fulvic minerals that I mentioned that are not in our soils, that are bioavailable to our bodies, adaptogenic herbs, a whole lot more in this product. It's kind of like having a premium health food store in one bottle. Again, we're not talking about several products for hundreds of dollars a month. We're talking about one drink with incredible value at $2 a serving. Okay, it is such a simple product sometimes that people miss it. Okay, it is a daily consumable product, very unique in the marketplace. Nobody else has this, and it was formulated exclusively for us by this fellow you see on the screen here, Mr. Mark McKnight, a, uh, a formulator that's been around in the natural products world for over 20 years, has developed products that have sold in the billions, and he believes that Zeal Wellness is his greatest creation. His entire family's on it. He loves the product, and it's so simple. You know, you just add water, shake it, and take it, and you're good to go. So, by the way, if you're wondering why is it this in pill form, well, it could be in pill form, but you'd have to take 56 different pills to get what's in one serving of Zeal Wellness. All right, and we knew people were not interested in doing that, at least not many. And again, at $2 a serving, it's an incredible value. So with all the nutrition that we've got in this product, the whole foods, the adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha and ginseng and turmeric, the ionic and fulvic minerals that I mentioned, antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, vitamins, probiotics, a whole lot more. Bottom line is that people are getting results, and that's what matters. That's what people care about really, is what is this product going to do for me? Now, I got to put this little disclaimer up here, basically saying that we're not, saying that this is going to treat, diagnose, or cure any disease. But I will tell you that the human body is an amazing machine, and it can do miraculous things when it's fed properly. If there's good nutrition going in your body, you're going to be healthier than otherwise. Likewise, if you don't put proper nutrition in your body, it's going to break down. So the key is to get ahead of the disease curve, take care of your health, feed your body what it needs, and it's going to respond. Now, here's the deal. If you really want to understand the benefits of Zeal, the best way to do that is take it yourself. Take it yourself for a period of time, at least 30 days. I would recommend you share it with a half dozen people. Then you're going to absolutely know from your experience and the experience of people that you trust, what this product is doing. You can also ask the person that shared this information with you, and they can tell you what they've experienced. But the very best thing you can do is get on the product. Now, I can tell you that about half the people in the 4.5 years that I've been around and seen this product that take it notice something, a tangible difference in the way that they feel in their first serving. Sometimes as quickly as 30 minutes. Okay. Now, when people feel better that fast, they're motivated to take the product again and again and again. And then the long-term effects of this whole food nutrition, all the stuff we talked about, starts to kick in. They don't want to be without it at that point. So that's good from a marketing point of view to have a product that's that effective. Now, what I can tell you is that people are reporting more energy, a better sense of well-being, better mental clarity. They're sleeping better, which sounds kind of weird, more energy, and they're sleeping better, but that is what we hear. People are in a better mood, they're losing weight, and people are reporting some massive improvements in their health, things that we can't really even talk about on this webinar. And it's also interesting that there are several medical doctors in the system as independent consultants that recommend Zeal to their patients, and they're monitoring their laboratory results and their blood work, and they're astounded at what they're seeing, and they're astounded at how quickly the changes are happening. So bottom line, if you haven't tried it, you got to get back with the person that invited you and get this product in your body. That's my encouragement to you. Try one of our convenient single serving bottles. There's 3 flavors. You just add water, shake it, and take it, and you're good to go. Everything your body needs. It's amazing. You're going to know pretty quickly, how much better you feel. Now, if you're really serious about improving your health, I would encourage you to get on Zeal every day for 30 days, like I mentioned. And we've got an awesome deal for you here. It's called the Customer Loyalty Program. All right. And the way that works is this canister, that's a 30-day supply, and it's your initial order is $79.95. That's your first order. And then after that, and every month you get set up on auto ship, and it just shows up when you need it, is going to be $59.95. Okay, so every month after that, all of your following orders are $59.95. The best part about that, though, is that you get 12 free bottles, okay, for $59.95 a month. That is the very best price that you can get anywhere, and it's called our Customer Loyalty Program. So you can ask the person that shared this information with you, and they can, get you set up on that. So again, we've got the exclusive rights to this one-of-a-kind product, and with a product that is this effective and affordable, there's a need to get it out of the marketplace. There's an opportunity to profit from getting out of the marketplace, and building a global distribution network around the world. As I said, we're still a baby company at 70 million last year. We believe that we've got a great opportunity over the next few years to move in the direction of some of these other companies that have preceded us that are billion-dollar companies. And that's how you can make some serious money at Zurvita, by helping us and being a part of building this global distribution network and getting a lot of Zeal out into the customer base. So I'm going to transition here, hand the call off to my colleague here so he can share with you how you can profit from all this. And this is another ambassador with Zurvita. His name is Alex Dinverno. Alex has been around this industry for a while. He's a pro, and at one time, actually for quite a few years, owned his own network marketing company. And he's had a lot of success here at Zurvita. He and his wife's income with Zurvita was over $500,000 a year for the past 2 years. He's living the dream. In 2014, was Zurvita's MVP, Most Valuable Player. So with that, Alex, welcome to the webinar. It's all yours, buddy.
Well, thanks a lot, Kirby. I really appreciate that. And first of all, I want to thank everyone for getting on this live webinar and taking a serious look at what we have. And I can just share with you that I get to talk about the money because there is a crisis out there. There is a problem. And I know from experience, being broke myself prior to starting with Zurvita, I was looking and hoping for an opportunity. And I'm so grateful that I became a part of this great company and this opportunity. But what I found when I was broke is most people around me were broke. And I found talking to people, most people are living check to check. And I found that most people, you know, if they've been working a job 5 years or more, it's crazy how many people don't have an extra $500 to $1,000 for disposable money. It's absolutely crazy. And see, you know, what excited me about this industry is that you could start part-time and create a part-time income. And obviously this industry offers you something that a traditional job or a traditional business doesn't offer you. And I like what Robert Kiyosaki says here: the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. And I used to be that guy looking for work. So this is a very powerful slide. And like Kirby was mentioning in the beginning, we have closed out in 2014 at 70 million in sales. But what does this mean to you? This means that you're becoming a part of a company that is not a it's not, we're not in the basement. We're not just launching where we're hoping and trying to figure things out. We've just come out of the formulation stage, so we've got the stability, we've got the traction, we're in the concentration stage. And so when you look at where you are on this bell curve, you are what we call in the sweet spot. You're in the beginning of massive momentum in this opportunity, and there's no better place to position yourself. Now, let's talk about trust. When I first found out about this company, I personally met with Mark and Tracy Jarvis, the Zurvita founders. And what moved me most about them was their 3 founding principles, because they really do walk the walk. And I am very fortunate to share these principles with you. Number 1, to build a company that honors and glorifies God. Just so you know, these principles were put together prior to even Zurvita becoming a company. Mark and Tracy were out in the field for over 20 years, the last 15 with one company, and out of those 15 years, the last 8, they were making well over $1 million a year. And they applied these principles to their organization. So when they started Zurvita, they, of course, implemented the same principles here. And that first principle, as I mentioned, is to glorify God. And all that simply means is to love on people where they are. It's about raising people up. It's about helping people. Number 2 is to build a company with humble leadership. The higher you climb, the more you serve. You're going to find our leadership is extremely, extremely humble. And number 3, to build a company where people can win at every level. I've personally never seen anything like this. And what I'm about to share with you, you're going to realize that this company was built that every single person has an opportunity, especially the brand new person. Now, as far as our income disclosure, Zurvita makes no guarantees or projections of income. As such, representatives may be misleading. Your success depends on your efforts, commitment, skill level, and leadership abilities, and how effectively you go about doing this. So with that being said, I get to share this compensation plan with you. It is, I believe, a very progressive compensation plan. The first way, we actually get paid 6 different ways. The first way you can actually get paid is what we call our retail sales. It's very simple. You actually have the opportunity when you become a Zurvita consultant to get product at wholesale and be able to turn it around, sell it at retail, and build a profitable residual income. The second way you get paid in Zurvita is what we call our weekly income and our builder bonuses. These are paid on every time somebody purchases one of our starter packs that you personally enrolled. You're going to make between a $50 and $100 per bonus per occurrence. The third way is what we call our all-star bonus. Now, this right here, this has been a game changer in our industry and in our company because we are able to put $1,000 in people's pockets or more within their first 30 days if they acquire the all-star promotion. And we'll get into more detail how that works, but you have to, if you hit all-star within your first 30 days, you make that $1,000. And our all-star bonus fuels our fourth way, which is our team bonus, and our team bonus is paid weekly, and you make between $400 and $600, and that $600 is when you have one of our company-driven cars. So, and this is also paid weekly, and of course our rank bonuses between $500 and actually $25,000. You can see right there it's $500 to $3,000, but as you hit ambassador, we have a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star ambassador. You make 4, 5, 6, 7,000 rank bonuses. In our top position crown, you make a $25,000 bonus, and then of course earn mailbox money, residualized income. This is very powerful. This is basically you can make a income based on your personal sales and your customer sales, and of course override on those customer sales through 8 levels, and of course through infinity. Now, how do you actually go all-star, make all-star? It's very simple. Find 2 like-minded people like you, and those 2 people, for example purposes, let's say everyone started and they purchased our builder pack. So if you found 2 like-minded people that purchased a builder pack, you would earn a $100 referring bonus for them purchasing their builder pack. And it's very simple. You just introduce 2, so it's get 2, help 2. Now, if your 2, their whole goal is to go out there and find 2 like-minded people just like you did and help them get started with and purchase their first builder pack. In this one example, you just earn $1,000 within your first 30 days. You have a 30-day clock to do this, and we can show you how to do that. We also have what we call our car program, where you actually have the opportunity to drive a BMW, Cadillac, or a Mercedes-Benz. Now, just to sum it all up, we have a one-of-a-kind product. It's all in one, shake it and take it. We truly believe we have a solution to health. We've taken the guesswork out of nutrition. Add water, shake it and take it. Anyone can do it. And then from the business point of view, we have a simple sampling system where all you have to do is share these single serving bottles, and we're not selling, we're just sharing. And remember, you're in the sweet spot as far as timing. And of course, Mark and Tracy Jarvis were consultants out in the field prior to starting Zurvita. They've had tremendous amount of success, and the culture that's been created is one of a kind. And then of course, we believe we have one of the most progressive compensations out there, where we can help a new person get started and earn over $1,000 in their first 30 days. And then we truly believe we have the most powerful part-time opportunity out there where you can make $2,000 to $5,000. And you know what? I can just tell you, we've had plenty of people doing this. You can see some pictures there, right there on the slide there. But here's what I know is that you might be sitting here saying, this looks good, it sounds good, but can I actually do this? Well, we've put together a simple system, and we put together support. Just like you're watching this live webinar, this is just one part of our simple system All you got to do is put people in front of this information and let us do the work for you. Let the system do the work for you. Now, how do you get started? Very simple. Just enroll as a Zurvita independent consultant. It's a $35 enrollment fee. It includes your welcome and starter kit. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get set up on your monthly wellness pack. Now, let me explain to you what's included in your monthly wellness pack. First of all, you get what we call a marketing website with e-commerce technology. You're going to be able to send people to this site where people are going to be able to sign up. They're going to be able to order product. They're going to be able to check out what you have. This is all included. You're also going to get what we call a Z Center back office. It's where it's going to have your system in there. It's going to have where it's going to have your products and services. You can order. You can actually enroll people. And it is going to be able to monitor everything 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Also, we have an app that you actually can go out there and you can market. Through your app, you can send videos to people. You can actually monitor your business through your app. And this is all included, as well as our last feature is Success on Demand. We believe if we can supply you with all the tools you need and also motivational tools. Success on Demand, a lot of companies out there charge just for that, a monthly fee. This is all included, and on top of that, you're also going to get a 30-day supply of your Zeal Wellness in a canister. This is all included in the $70 monthly auto delivery. Now, on top of that, we also believe that you're going to need probably, like most people, you're going to need some inventory to start with. What you're going to want to do is select one of our starter packs. This is our first starter pack. It's what we call our entry level, 96 Zeal serving sample bottles and 2 canisters of Zeal Wellness. Our second starter pack is what we call, and there's a $540 value to this. Our second starter pack is what we call our mid-level. You actually get 48 Zeal Wellness serving sample bottles, where you get 24 of the protein shakes. You get 4 bags of shakes. You get 4 canisters. This is our mid-level. It's $349, but actually retails for actually over $700, all for $349. Remember, it's all about creating value. And then, of course, our last pack, which is our premium pack. This is our builder pack. You get 72 single-serving Zeal bottles, 24 of each flavor. You get 12 chocolate, 12 vanilla protein shakes, 4 canisters, and then you get the entire weight management system for $549, and this actually retails for almost $900, all included for $549. Now, you might be looking at this, and I can just tell you, as you're looking at this, you might be saying, how do I actually get started? What do I actually have to do? Well, first of all, we would love for you to make a commitment. All that simply means is you're making a commitment to yourself, not to us, that you want to change. You want something different in your life. Number 2, you want to pick a pack. We believe it's not where you start, it's when you start. But I will say that the premium pack is a great place to start because of the value, but all of our starter packs create such good value. And then, of course, number 3, you want to commit to going all-star. Our whole goal is to help you create a story within your first 30 days and imagine making $1,000 or more by going all-star. And then, of course, you want to plug into our simple system. You want to plug in, you want to let the system and let us help you build your business. And number 5, which is the most important, you want to be coachable. Be open-minded. Doesn't matter where you've been, doesn't matter who you are. If you're open-minded and coachable, we can show you step-by-step what to do, and we can lead you by the hand. Now, all I can say is this. When we're showing this presentation, we know there's always 3 types of people. One that says, you know what, this isn't for me. That's okay. You know what, your friend still loves you. Whoever invited you on here, they love you. And you know what, that's okay. Number 2 is somebody that says, you know what, I wouldn't mind trying out the product for 30 days. More importantly, do your friend a favor who invited you on this webinar and give the product a try if the business is not for you. Or you could be a number 3 that says, you know what, I'm in. I see it. I want a commitment. I want to change. I don't want 2016 to be like 2015. How do I actually get started and enroll? You can get with the person who introduced you, And no matter where you are, 1, 2, or 3, just let them know you're a number 1, not interested. Number 2, you just like to be a customer. Or number 3, you want to get started in the business. And with that being said, we want to thank you for being on this webinar. We look forward to you being in business with us, and we look forward to meeting you very soon. With that being said, God bless everyone and have a great night.